Hi and welcome, my name is Johnny Fragana, I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today is why it's so imperative and important to control your emotions. Again, why it's so important to control your emotions. I'm not saying not having emotions, but controlling your emotions. But before we start, I'd like to talk about our book, How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. On sale now. This will blow you away. It'll give you a guide. This is directed to men between 18 and 40 years old. Money back guarantee for 30 days. I've taken 12 years of my life to write this book. I can reassure you, I'm proud. Once I finished the book, I had tears in my eyes because I know what I wrote. And this will change your life drastically. If you don't try, you'll never know. In this book, we talk about man. What is a man? How to be a man. Women, relationships and sex, media manipulation, indoctrination via the movies, health, food and exercise is why it's so important. Money, work, what you need to know, what you haven't been taught at school. Value, what is value and why it's so important. How to overcome the biggest phenomena of our generation, depression and fear, where many people commit suicide. Today, suicide in Australia is an epidemic. I put links below. 6 people a day commit suicide. The majority of them are either on relationship issues or on money. The majority of them on relationship issues. I talk about feminism, the real truth, what is hidden from you. I talk about the family court and the consequences that nobody teaches you. And most men only find this out when it's too late. And I talk about other issues about how to build a great network and many issues that will change your life drastically. And if you don't buy it, you won't know. Yes, I'm trying to sell my book, but you've got a money back guarantee. What have you got to lose? I'll go into details, my dear friends. 12 years I spent on this book, and I know you will benefit drastically. But it's your choice to buy it or do the same thing again and again, expecting a different result. It's your life, it's your choice. So today, I'm going to explain why it's so important to control your emotions. Why? Let's say, for example, you've broken up with a man or a woman, and you put it on Facebook and you vomit continuously. Do you think that man or woman will want you back? And if you abuse him or her or whatever, do you think he's going to want you back? The more drama you are, the more you vomit continuously on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, the less likely he or she will want you back. I know a man and a woman that they finished a few years back, and he abused her on Facebook and she reciprocated and on Twitter and this and that, and they both look like total morons. I rang the guy because I know him personally. I told him to stop. I'm going to do what I want. And then 4 or 5 weeks later, I was walking in a shopping center not far away from here, and I saw him with her. I took a picture and I sent it to a few people, and everybody knows they're both pathetic. The only ones that don't know they are pathetic, they are themselves. Why is it important to control your emotions? Because it's not you shouldn't have emotions, it's just you don't want to vomit. Because when you are out of control of your emotions, you're unbalanced. And once people realize you're unbalanced, nobody's going to want to work with you, be in a relationship with you, etc., etc. There's a woman I know continues to post against violence, against men, against women and that, and then she wonders why she's single. A few years back, I went to a party and a woman sat next to me and she spoke to this woman I was with, and she said to her, I don't understand how come your relationships work and mine don't. But I knew the answer to that because she keeps posting pictures of men being abusive, men doing this and men doing this, all sorts of things. So when a man meets this woman and sees her Facebook and sees all that, he says to himself, what the heck am I going to get into? Don't get me wrong, men do this too. That's why it's so imperative to control your emotions. It's not you have emotions, but control them. Just imagine your work setting and you're in a meeting and somebody said something to you in front of people and you burst into tears. You do it once, twice, nobody's going to trust your judgment anymore. Nobody's going to want to talk to you because they know you're out of control. Because they're scared they're going to offend you and you're going to lose in front of public. Or you're going to make a scene. And people like that never get invited to parties. People like that never ever get invited or told about certain functions because we don't want to associate with people that are out of control. If you get emotionally charged about everything people say, you'll never ever succeed, because you're going to be an emotional wreck. There's a fellow I'm dealing with now, he was telling me about certain things women told him online. I said to him, they don't have any significance to you, you never met them, and you're getting charged emotionally. Just relax, let it go. Like it's air, you don't even know their name, you never met them. But some people continuously vomit in public, or etc, etc. Now again, I'm not dismissing your feelings. I'm not saying you shouldn't have feelings. You should, but don't vomit on social media, and don't go to everybody and ring them and start crying what a bitch she was and she was, or how did my boss say this to me, or say this to that, because if you continue to do these things, slowly, 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 your social circle will get smaller and smaller till it diminishes. And then when you really got an explosion in your personal life or work or whatever, nobody will want to talk to you, because you're going to have a stigma attached to you as the drama queen. Now, a lot of people think it's only men that are drama queens, women are drama queens. I've got news for you. We've got an effeminate society where today a lot of men are drama queens too. And here's an example. There's a woman I know, she was dating a friend of mine, and this particular man, they broke up, and instead of waiting a little bit or just relaxing 2-3 weeks, he went to her job, he pulled into her room, he went on his knees and started crying and making a fool out of himself in front of people. Do you think this woman is going to have more respect for him or less? You tell me. And this is why it's imperative to control your emotions. I'm not saying not having emotions, but just imagine your emotions are a soda bottle. They get shaken. As long as you don't open the lid, there's no mess. And when you open the lid, you do it slowly. Slowly. You go for a run, you go for yoga, you get busy. Instead of sitting in front of the friggin' TV and watching whatever, or porno, and eating chips and whatever. Release a little bit. Talk to 2-3 good friends. Release the pressure a little bit. For a man's going for a moment, an episode, and I said to him, just tranquilo, relax. Let things pass. But I can't. I said, just relax. Give it at least 4 or 5 days, mate. I'm not saying don't ring her or him or whatever, but just give it a couple of days so things can cool down. Because when we're emotionally charged, we usually go for 3 stages. The first stage is anger. You cannot speak to somebody when they're angry. And then confusion, and after that, you can talk to them. But if you speak in the first stage of anger, you will never, ever, ever get them to listen, because when we're emotionally charged, nobody can talk to us. That's why it's so important to control your emotions. Again, having emotions, it's okay, but controlling them. Let a little bit of the pressure come out from the valve with close friends, but don't vomit on social media, or vomit to whoever you meet. She did this, he did this, he did this. Because people will brand you as a whinger. And nobody wants to be around whingers. I really, really hope I made sense. And I gave you insight why it's imperative to control your emotions. Whether it's in relationships, or in a work setting, or in a social group. Because if you keep doing dramas and making scenes, sooner or later you'll be isolated. And at the end of the day, we all need friends, including myself. Really, really hope you enjoyed this. Look us up at www.alltalkcoaching. I can change your life. The question is, do you want to? Or are you going to do the same thing again and again and again, expecting a different result? It's your life. It's your choice. Our book is on sale now, in paper and as an ebook. Contact us at john@sosdating.com. Thank you very much for listening. I'm your friend.